Alright, hello. We are continuing with Dream Daddy because I am stubborn. This is Mortician. We are going to continue here. Last time we had a date with Joseph where we made brownies for Jeebus. Let's see. Joseph. Listen, this is you from the past. Oh, shit. Oh, how'd this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. You know, fuck that. I'm an adult. I can buy ice cream whenever I want. I forgot I did that. Forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately this is the society we live in. Sorry, I'm just replying to an IRL text message that I would be an awesome occult idol, which I think is correct. It's less society we live in, more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. Ice cream for breakfast, especially in conjunction. That's a good word. Conjunction with waffles. It's a good thing. It's an adult thing. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good to me. Buy that ice cream and waffles. Ice cream and waffles is the best breakfast. It's the breakfast of champions. You know what else is a breakfast of champions? Vodka. You know what? I've earned a treat, and on the way home I decide to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan on to eat directly from the tub. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road? Pistachio? Oh, Amanda's probably going to want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? I'm going to vote for pistachio. Pistachio with hot fudge. Amazing. Just amazing. Hey, mister. Oh, that little shit. Turn around and see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? I just can't get over the fact that I made Joseph Seed from Far Cry 5. I really can't. Every time he pops up on the screen, I'm just like, I really did that. And I don't know if I'm a terrible or wonderful person. Ernest. Meh. You're cool, right? Maybe. If you're gonna pay me to go buy you beer, I'm gonna take your money and turn you in. Just so you know. I'm so cool. I'm shocked you even have to ask, Dude Meister. Oh my god, I asked the wrong person. Could you just help me out? You did ask the wrong person. You did. Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. If I give you $20, will you buy me e-liquid? What the fuck is e-liquid? Ernest? What is e-liquid? Thank fuck I'm not the only clueless person here. It's like Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I'd get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. I am ready to believe you. A classic fiddle game. You know the deal. I do actually know what the fiddle game is. And you need another person for that. So I don't believe you. Oh, you're talking about balanced electrolytes and I got you, little buddy. Fucking A. I didn't know you played the fiddle. Dear motherfucking God. Just ask Clerk for Blue Crane's Apple Vortex. He'll know what it is. I'm not nearly drunk enough for this. Pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream. Yes. For myself, and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. Hot fudge? I searched around for some blue Craisin Void starter, but I can't seem to find any. God damn it. I turned to the cashier. Hey, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter, you got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Goddamn. Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? God damn it, Joseph Seed. What the fuck, dude? It's for vaping. Ernest was watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet cough syrup and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. Huh. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. Because I'm probably going on a date with your dad, like, next. Now stop vaping, you'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you $25? We could negotiate. Go home, Ernest. God damn it, Joseph. Now, walking back inside, Ernest called after me. You get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I got back inside to complete my purchases with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. My clerk Wolverine. Glance out the window to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and have save this other guy some grief. Wait a second, that's definitely a cop. Oh boy. Let's not get involved. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Don't get involved. Rosari face down on the hood of a squad car. Don't fucking get involved. Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Please, do you know this kid? I really would have never met him in my life, but fuck. My daughter goes to school with him. I promise he's a good kid, even though my daughter would absolutely disagree with me. I'm this boy's father. Ooh, Hugo. Let's turn around and see Robert? Robert. Oh, it's scary, Dad. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street toward the convenience store. Robert is like the worst choice here in this entire game, but damn. I mean, I'm a girl, and I actually prefer other girls, but I still kind of want to wrap my legs around his head.
Oh?
Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. That's the right answer, Ernest.
Oh.
First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. Oh, police officer, you're this boy's father?
Oh.
Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. Robert is like terrible relationship material, but Robert is absolutely amazing in bed. Just saying.
Hey.
It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the floor of swampland, scavenging for... Sir, I can leave you to take it from here.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. Police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks. I want to say Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do my good deed for the day. Yeah, Robert would be a terrible relationship. Terrible relationship. Really, like, honestly bad. However, will you buy me a liquid if you give me $20? Child, I will end you.
Oh.
Hey, Joseph. Are you honest, Ernest home with me? I'll walk anything, anywhere with you, Robert. Primarily because you terrify me. Sure.
Oh.
Ernest runs ahead, presumably, so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. It reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad.
Hey.
Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. I am an idiot. What? No, I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? Because I'm dumb? Like, what? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda. I feel fucking called out by this video game.
Hey.
I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about.
I don't know.
You work hard, Joseph. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? And Robert, I just want to wrap my legs around your head even more. But these were on sale.
Huh.
If you're going to treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean. Real pistachio. You deserve it. We arrive at the cul-de-sac, where apparently everybody else lives, and Ernest runs into his home. Like a little bitch. That boy is the reason we don't have prizes in cereal anymore. Like, him specifically, or...
Hey.
Catch you around, Joseph. No, wait, come back. Robert tosses me a wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket, or use chain in the back of your back in your ska days. Oh, he like... Wow. He burned us. I want to sleep with him. Smell you later. See you, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream, and also Amanda and fantasies of Robert.
Welcome. You've got dads.
So, Mortician has terrible taste in fictional men. Terrible. Like, super bad. Let's see, we've got nothing as far as Robert's, or not Robert's, what the fuck is his name? Little bastard's dad. Middle school, high school teacher, scholarly articles. If you're here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. Strong tea and paint miniatures. I like painting miniatures. Marcel Proust. I have not actually read that, I have to admit. Art history is pretty good. The ideal date is actually, like, very me. Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of a couch in a comfortable silence. That's excellent. That is the best date. Let's see, I've got 1 heart with Damien, who is my forerunner. 1 heart with Robert, who would just not be a good relationship, but I just want to fuck him. Brian is terrible. I mean, he's cuddly and he's a bear. But he wants to one-up me, and I don't like that. Matt, we did a date with. Craig is a cutie. Joseph is married, so probably a no. Alright, so the ones we have left are Craig, Brian, and Hugo, it looks like. I will humor Yancey and go with Hugo. Because Hugo is into them, like, what's his name? Tom Selleck mustache. So this one's for you, Yancey. Medicine is not always the best medicine. I Navigate to Hugo's Dead book page and type out a message. If I recall correctly, this next date might necessitate me pausing. Because so far, my recording software has been a little irritable as far as the mini games, but we'll see. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I'll wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime. But I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of the chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you can come by and, I imagine, replace them? Yes. I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm going to be honest with you here. It's a middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. Think about it for a moment. Man, it's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. And they're in middle school. Arguably the worst age to be. Anna silently trudges in the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you?
Aww.
Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. That tracks.
Aww.
Everyone sucks. No self-awareness. Just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week. Doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s, Pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I'm gonna go with the honest answer. It sucked. I had my first crush in middle school and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs. You hurt me and I'll never forget. What did she do to you? I stare off into the middle distance. Remember the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. And I remember the bitter betrayal, her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham and making me eat dirt in front of her. I don't want to talk about it. See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requests my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium? Just wanted to know what I was in for. Get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? Last field trip I got to go on was for the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us a clam chowder. They gave us square pizza. Got a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellington threw up in one of the vats of clam chowder and I'm the only one who saw it happen. Well, that's horrifying. That haunts me. Right. Let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help, and plus you get to hang out with cool fish. And I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. The ocean makes everybody nervous. Everything in the ocean is trying to kill you. What, are you worried that a whale is going to pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Maybe. Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, they have penguins there? Probably. Yes. They have penguins there. And it's settled. Penguins outweigh the fear of the ocean. That is a point. sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. Tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find that school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled, but stylish. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo!
I don't know.
It's been a debacle all morning. We're shorthanded as most of the kids won't stop screaming. And I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great. Well, it's just you and me chaperoning on a group of 10 kids. They're over there. Looks like 5 each. Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground, playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other or like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? The kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo. They didn't go back to texting. Oh, fuck me. At least they're quiet? Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. Classes start filing into the aquarium and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. Jesus, Hugo. Let's collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet?
Hey!
Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes and to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books? The Moby Dick?
Oh.
We just did a unit on Old Man in the Sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Okay.
Oh.
Gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on. They have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. Aquariums are pretty cool. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. That's probably a lionfish, which is one of the most deadly fish on Earth. So let's see. That right there is a lionfish. If their stomach can expand up to 30 times in size. Whoa.
Hey.
There's binder venomous too. One of the more venomous of the generalized fish population, as I understand. Nature is hardcore. Yeah, nature wants to fuck you up, man.
Oh.
You think that's bad? Look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank. That's a stonefish. Yes. The most venomous fish in the world. Yes, indeed it is. Stonefish hate the universe. They just keep it here. They're relatively harmless as long as you don't step on them. Which, from the outside of the tank, we're in minimal danger from. What happens if you step on them?
Hmm?
Tissue necrosis. That's bad. Cool.
Hey.
Nature is wild. Nature is wild, and nature wants to kill you really badly, just so you know. I'm saying this is a pagan who reveres nature. Nature is hardcore and wants you dead. Man, you seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there?
Hmm.
That one? Yeah, that's the... I'm not sure any of those actually exist. American longfin seems the most plausible.
Hmm?
Yeah? Did you hear that? Paranormal fish trivia, psychiatric fish trivia, political fish trivia. And we're trying to impress this guy. Psychiatric is... You know what? I don't even know at this point. I don't know what psychiatric fish trivia is. Or paranormal. Or political fish trivia is. I got nothing. Nothing at all. It's the only fish species known to develop clinical depression.
Hmm?
Wait, are you serious? Serious as a heart attack. We're just gonna die with a lie. We're talking fish here. It's no time for jokes.
Hmm.
That's a clownfish. I don't think we're gonna make it with Hugo. If it was literature jokes, I could have, but yeah. Right. We leave the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. Kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side. Separate two kids are started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside the enclosure because I completely blew it with the guy that I was trying to impress. Sorry, Yancy. The ocean is terrifying and I don't know much about it. These are two facts that might be related. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up the aquarium in childlike wonder. Ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. Somewhere surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he sure looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow.
Hey.
I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so I gotta be a creep. I gotta be a creep. Or I could choose a middle one where I hopefully have some semblance of human dignity. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. That's a very astute point, Joseph. We stand together a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance of the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. You know, same. As I said earlier, everything in the ocean wants to kill you. Whether they can or not is the question. But they want to. Hugo rolls up his sleeves and sticks his hands in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Joseph? Oh, I think I'm good. I don't really think I should stay over there and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Petting rays is kind of interesting. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me and my delicious hands if given the chance. That is a proper way to approach the ocean. As I said, literally everything in there wants to kill you. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, the horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. They still want to kill you. They might not be able to, but they want to do it. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank. Slowly dipping my hand in the cold water, I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See, not so bad. They're kind of leathery. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? Not necessarily. The more I learn about the ocean, the more I'm pretty sure that everything wants to kill me. I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away sometimes. Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious. Cock-pot blocking kid? Why is that? Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan, get back here. Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Want to tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Want to tell me what's really in the bag? What's in the box? Susan won't budge. It's... What's her face's head? I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. I'm not afraid to hit a child. I don't think that's going to go over well. Go with we don't have time for games here. Whatever it is, it goes back into the touch tank. Now. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do.
Oh.
Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo a moment before dropping her school bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it a moment before it starts to move.
What?
Hugo leans down and unzips a backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, places it back into the tank. She gives it a disapproving look. Not like I told the kid to do it. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where I can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks. Sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surround us.
Oh!
Look over here! Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of a tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones. Fun fact. Male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Man, we thought we had it hard. I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All however many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Yes.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible wherever I can. But learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins? Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yes. A group of kids runs around the exhibits. They don't stop tapping on the glass to the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. Alright. This is where we might have to end up pausing. Just because sometimes the XSplit doesn't like the mini games here, so we'll see. For at least a few months, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Whoa!
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding, it's very bad. Is it one of ours?
I don't know.
It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. Because, you know, fuck our lives. Look over the penguin and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. On the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans her school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs toward the puffin exhibit and dresses the entire room.
I don't know.
Everybody! I have an announcement! The whole room turns toward Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst! Hey! Girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here! Neither can you! I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go? They deserve freedom? Where are they even going to go? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I just don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. Oh, some exceptions, so they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. I don't even know what I can give her to bribe her or try to relate to her. We're just gonna go with lay down the law. I prepare to raise my voice at Molly and then hesitate. It's weird for me to raise my voice at a stranger's kid. Like, is it a parenting faux pas or something? Money. Give me money. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, well, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 in change. There's also a button here. Is that enough? Maybe the hour later, and we have a deal. We would shake on our agreement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds.
Block that bird.
Okay, so even pausing the recording didn't seem to stop the penguins escaping. So all the penguins are going to escape because apparently nothing worked. I'm trying. I'm pushing every button I've got. I bet the penguins just keep coming. And escaping. I'm gonna let the entire penguin population escape, and Hugo's not going to want to date me again. Sorry, Yancy, I know you wanted to date, Hugo, but it doesn't look good. Fucking birds. Like, there's like literally no. I've pushed every button. Nope. Nope. Nothing. They don't care. About anything. Anything I push, they're just nothing. Not a damn thing. 64 penguins escaped. And I somehow got rank S. As it's over, just in time too, looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
Oh.
And that's why I think penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of sense of duty. Everyone starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize the penguins can only survive in the Arctic temperatures, right? You had a dead penguins on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts? No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
What?
What? I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan, and I suppose they can compare animal thief notes.
Ah.
You're not off the hook, Molly.
Oh.
Joseph, did you just bribe a child? Yes, I bribed a child, but... I think I'll lie. Yeah, I'm gonna lie. The crafty ruse spun by Molly Henderson, master thief and chief manipulator.
Hmm? Oh.
Let's just get through the day and get out of here. I am not good at Hugo. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load into the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Joseph, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. Not sure that's accurate, but sure. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun. It was neither of those things.
Oh.
Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? Yes. I love cheese boards. Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
Dad.
We've all been there. Have we, Amanda? Have we? I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. You got to go in the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? No! Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega and the malfunctioning fucking minigame. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud? He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. Date complete.
Not bad.
I got a B. B's not bad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
All right, so yeah, it looks like Craig's messaging us, but I think that's what I got for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Dream Daddy, and again, if you have a preference for what dad I should pursue, please let me know. I'm kind of leaning toward Robert, but that might be all the vodka I've consumed tonight. I hope you have a pleasant evening or day or whatever you got going on, and we'll see you next time.